Hello and welcome to Cần Thơ News of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station. Here are the headlines. A meeting to celebrate the 49th anniversary of liberation of the South and National Reunification Day by Cần Thơ City Defense Intelligence Veterans Liaison Committee. A conference to summarize the recruitment for military service in 2024 in Cần Thơ City. The Ministry of Health requires increased vaccination due to the rise of infectious diseases. Top news today. On May 2nd morning, Cần Thơ City Defense Intelligence Veteran Liaison Committee held a meeting to celebrate the 49th anniversary of the liberation of the South and National Reunification Day and the 70th anniversary of Điện Biên Phủ victory.
Delegates examined the history of Vietnam's defense intelligence sector at the meeting, noting the contributions and unspoken sacrifices made by the defense intelligence personnel in Cần Thơ City in the fight to liberate and unite the country, the triumph of the historic Điện Biên Phủ victory and the historic Ho Chi Minh campaign was largely attributed to the intelligence sector's victories. To successfully carry out policy work, sustain gratitude activities, and give information on the collection of the remains of 3 martyrs, the Liaison Committee has recently worked closely with departments, branches, and organizations. It has also pushed to construct 9 houses of gratitude and comrades houses for veterans facing challenging circumstances.
To mark the 70th anniversary of the Điện Biên Phủ victory, the Vietnam Fine Art Museum organized the exhibition Road to Điện Biên, with more than 300 photos, documents, and artifacts on display. The exhibition helps the public better understand the meaning, stature, and great historical value of the Điện Biên Phủ victory. The Road to Điện Biên exhibition features 70 pieces written by 34 authors between 1949 and 2009. Pulling artillery into the battlefield to prepare for the campaign is one of the exhibition's traditional display methods that combines interactive experience space and cinematograph projection technology to bring viewers back to the old Điện Biên Phủ battlefield. The exhibition is also a tribute from the Vietnam Fine Arts Museum to the painters and sculptors whose creativity has brought about a heroic and emotional road to Điện Biên atmosphere. On May 2nd afternoon, Cần Thơ City People's Committee held a conference to summarize the recruitment for military service in 2024. Mr. Chương, Vice Secretary of the City Party Committee, Chairman of the City People's Committee, and Chairman of the City Military Service Council chaired the conference. The City Military Service Council reports that 100% of the target has been met in terms of calling and recruiting citizens to enlist in the Army in 2024 and allocating troops. Of these, 5.35% of enlisted citizens are party members, and 31.11% have technical expertise. Deputy Commander of Military Zone 9, Major General Quách Văn Nhỏ, expressed great appreciation for Cần Thơ City's efforts in enlisting locals and encouraging them to join the Army in 2024. It underlined the necessity for the community to keep up its propaganda efforts to increase officials, members, and citizens' understanding and sense of duty toward defending the fatherland in the changing circumstances. On this occasion, the City People's Committee and the City Military Command awarded 131 certificates of merits to groups and individuals with outstanding achievements in recruiting and calling citizens to join the Army in 2024. Unusual weather changes enable many types of pathogens to develop, invade, and spread, along with a sharp decline in vaccination rates for many types of vaccine, causing many diseases to increase.
The Ministry of Health reports that over 200 cases of measles have been reported nationwide since the start of the year through disease surveillance. There have been 29 rabies-related deaths in 17 provinces and cities, 127 whooping cough cases, a 7.94 raise in instances, 17,000 cases of dengue fever, and over 13,750 cases of HFMD. The Ministry of Health requests that health departments in provinces and cities take drastic measures to prevent outbreak or new outbreaks from arising, especially infectious diseases with high numbers of cases and deaths. This is due to the complex situation of multiple epidemics and the rise of outbreaks during the summer tourism peak of 2024. Promote vaccination as a preventive measure at the same time.
According to Cần Thơ City Statistics Department, the trade, service, and tourism situation in the city in April increased. Total retail sales of goods and consumer service revenue were estimated to go up 5.36% over the same period last year and up 14% over the same period last year. Compared to the same period in 2023, the retail sales revenue from goods and consumer services in the first 4 months of this year amounted to about 43,122 billion Vietnam dong, a roughly 10% rise. Specifically, every product category saw growth in comparison to the prior month. Over 1,491 billion Vietnam dong in revenue is expected from lodging and food, an increase of 13.11% over the same time last year. The predicted 45,980 million Vietnam dong in tourism earnings represents a 48% increase over the same period last year. Estimated revenue from other services is 1,700 billion Vietnam dong, up more than 15% from the same time last year. According to Cần Thơ University, in the regular university admission plan for 2024, the school is recruiting many new majors. Notably, the school will enroll the journalism major with an expected target of 60 students.
There is a 4-year training term for the journalism major. The following are the 3 ways to apply: direct admission, priority admission, admission to the high school graduation exam, and review of high school transcript, combined admission of English, mathematics, and geography. D1, literature, history, and geography, D14, and literature, geography, and English, D15. Following graduation, students can find employment at press and media outlets, publishers, event planners, media corporations, universities, colleges, and agencies that run journalism and communication-related operations.
On May 2nd morning, the Vietnam Rice Industry Association, in collaboration with the Mekong Delta Agriculture and Rural Coordination Office and the School of Public Policies and Rural Development, organized a workshop on developing sustainable linkages in the rice value chain. Many delegates are interested in the following solutions to build sustainable links: organizing the links in the rice industry chain, strengthening propaganda and communication work, organizing cooperatives, enterprises, and traders, promoting the development of multi-value agriculture systems, applied research, coaching and training, etc. The coordination in putting this event together was much appreciated by Mr. Thanh Nam, Deputy Minister of Agriculture and Rural Development. This is a significant step that will help the Mekong Delta's robust agriculture product value chain grow. Relevant entities must keep researching what the trader system requires and what mechanisms to add to the decree to gradually raise the value of rice in order to promote cooperative development. On May 3rd morning, the Managing Board of Cần Thơ Culture Book organized the first scientific workshop with the topic of compilation regulations and a detailed outline of the manuscript of Cần Thơ Culture Book. Mr. Nguyễn Thực Hiện, Vice Chairman of Cần Thơ City People's Committee, chaired the workshop.
On the account of Cần Thơ social, spiritual, and material cultures can be found in the book Cần Thơ Culture. More than 10 chapters covering food, costume, housing, travel, architectural remnants, art, and other topics are included in the book. The goal of the workshop was to gather additional data, documents, and feedback from scientists, researchers, and pertinent state management agencies to complete, supplement, and enhance the regulations and comprehensive manuscript framework of the Cần Thơ Culture Book.
Coming up next is the weather forecast. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.